Hi Zoe, today we'll be learning a technique to help ease the vocal strain and tension you're currently experiencing. This therapy technique is called confidential voice, and we use it in order to allow the muscles at the top of your windpipe to heal, but still allowing you to use your voice for your job. The voice I would like you to produce should be breathy, but at the softest intensity you can, but I don't want you to turn the voice into a whisper. I'm going to demonstrate the voice technique with a prepared sentence, and then I'll have you try that sentence.
Okay.
I went to the shops and bought green eggs and ham.
I went to the shops and bought green eggs and ham.
That was a good try. Let's try to make it a bit breathier and a little bit more of a soft intensity. I went to the shops and bought green eggs and ham.
I went to the shops and bought green eggs and ham.
So that was a good try. Don't try to push out the breath when you're speaking. Just allow it to flow easily, just like you're speaking, but you're just speaking at a softer intensity.
Oh, okay.
I went to the shops and bought green eggs and ham.
I went to the shops and bought green eggs and ham.
That was a good try. What I want you to try is when you're speaking, speak in a whisper first. I went to the shops and bought green eggs and ham. You can't feel any vibration in your windpipe.
Yeah.
You'll feel here. When you speak in the confidential voice, I went to the shops and bought green eggs and ham. You'll feel the vibration.
Oh.
That's your voicing. So try that. Try the whisper.
I went to the shops and bought green eggs and ham.
And what do you feel?
Nothing.
So you don't feel any vibrations. Try the confidential voice again.
I went to the shops and bought green eggs and ham.
And you can feel that vibration.
Yeah.
So I have one more try of you producing the confidential voice, of me modeling and then you producing it, and then we'll start a conversation. I went to the shops and bought green eggs and ham.
I went to the shops and bought green eggs and ham.
How are you feeling with that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. We will have a discussion about your weekend.
Okay.
So what did you do this weekend?
I went up to the Central Coast with a few friends.
Yeah. And how many friends did you go with?
5, including me.
What did you do up there?
We mostly just went to the beach, went out to eat.
Did you rent a place up there?
No, we stayed at a hotel.
And so how long have you been working as a yoga instructor?
About 2 years now.
2 years. And how many days do you work a week?
3 days a week.
Yeah. And how many people do you have in the sessions?
It can range from about 10 to 20 people.
Yeah. What got you into working as a yoga instructor?
I just always enjoyed yoga.
Yeah. And I assume you did a lot of yoga before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just going to give some feedback on that conversation before we try again. Make sure that you're not slipping into a whisper when you're speaking. Keep it at a soft intensity, but make sure that there's that voicing that we discussed. So if you need to fill your throat to make sure it's there, just, you don't want to be slipping into a whisper. That's not the voicing that we're going for.
Okay.
So now we'll discuss your recent trip overseas.
Okay.
So what was your recent trip overseas like?
We went to Mexico. It was me and a friend. It was really nice. I liked it.
Where did you go? Just traveling around?
Yeah, we went to a lot of places there. It wasn't just one area.
Did you rent a car or how did you get around?
Yeah, we rented a car and my friend drove around.
That's interesting. Was it very different? Was the weather different to Australia summer?
Yeah, it was. I felt it was a lot hotter there, and even the beaches, the water was clearer.
Yeah. So just with that, just some feedback on that conversation. Just keeping it, once again, at a soft intensity. Don't increase your volume and don't force the breath out either. When you're speaking naturally at a confidential voice, the breathiness should increase, but don't force any extra breath out when you're speaking.
Okay.
Do you feel confident in producing this voice, or do you have any questions with it?
No, I'm fine with it.
So as I've already mentioned, this is only a temporary technique and it won't be the end result.